So our unbeaten run has come to an end, but so has the transfer window. In addition to what was already arranged, we have made one further signing, and today we are going to be playing Manchester City and Liverpool. So definitely two easy wins there. So the transfer window has ended, and since the last game we played against Brighton, we have had 6 new players join the team. 5 of these were pre-arranged before I joined Burnley, but we have made an additional one ourselves. So going into it, Aaron Ramsey, I think he's the most exciting one of the bunch of the pre-arranged ones. Obviously, young English, who signed him from Aston Villa. He has previously spent time on loan at Norwich and Middlesbrough. Hasn't exactly set the world alight too much at either club. Definitely a lot better at Middlesbrough, but hopefully he's found himself a home and we can build on him from here. Hanno Masengo, I did mention in the first match, he is a fantastic player to pick up on a free. I have adjusted the tactics slightly, which I'll show you in a second, but we are hopefully going to be playing him when he does play as a ball-winning midfielder on defend. He does have the tackling for that. His marking could be slightly better, but hopefully he'll be able to do a good job when he is called upon. And the addition which I've made myself, I'm quite excited about. We have got Quinton Merlin. I was saying I was after another left back because the depth at that area of the pitch was not great, but with this guy it looks as if we've got a very, very solid option. He is just on loan for the year, but we do have the option to sign him permanently for 14 million. So we'll see how the season goes, we'll see what he's like, but hopefully he has a wand of a left foot and he can bring some magic to that left hand side for us. Quinton will be making his debut today, as long as some other players which you haven't seen on camera before. Do have Delcroix making his debut at centre back. Aaron Ramsey, as mentioned before. I have got Benson on the wing as well. The idea of playing Benson and Amdouni as wingers is that I have put the cut inside with the ball instruction. So even though Amdouni is right-footed and Benson is left-footed, the idea is they'll both start off wide, and once they've got the ball, they'll cut inside onto the stronger foot and hopefully be able to use that to stronger effect. I have also moved the 2 midfielders, so I've got 2 defensive midfielders now. We've got Cullen hopefully there to break up the play, and then Sanderberg next to him to try to spray it up, and then hopefully the front 4 that we've got out can cause Manchester City some problems if we do get the chance. So I've delayed it as much as I can, but there's no point delaying it any further. We may as well just get into it and see what kind of damage Manchester City can do to us. So we can see Man City's team here, and yeah, they have brought the big guns. We've got Foden, Haaland, De Bruyne, all of them are playing. So they've decided not to show Burnley any mercy, which is quite unfortunate for ourselves. But you live, and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully Haaland won't score too many against us today. We are 15 minutes into the match now. That was actually Manchester City's first attempt on target. I was going to say Burnley we had the best of the opening 15 minutes with 2 shots to Manchester City 0, but yeah, it's been a different story since then. They've definitely come back into the game. It hasn't really been an exciting game. No highlights to speak of so far, but I will take that. It's, we weren't expecting it, but more than happy with the result so far. We've managed to get to half time 0-0. Had the only shot on target, so definitely a fantastic performance. Very happy, just keep it up. We do have a slight knock to Benson on the wing. I'm going to bring in Mike. We'll get Mike a debut. We'll bring him on and we'll switch him and Amdouni around, and then we'll see what they can do there. We do have Manchester City on the attack here again. Aki looking forward to Gvardiol, and he's through to Haaland. And as Haaland does, he scored, but VAR was our friend in the last match. I'm hoping it's still our friend now. I love VAR. It's the best thing that's ever happened to football, and we should all worship it. Miles offside. I don't know why they even needed VAR for that one. We do have another knock to Aaron Ramsey. So yeah, I will ring on Nathan Redmond. I was considering dropping someone down to have a centre mid to create more of a thing, but we're doing well. I don't see the need to make too many drastic changes to much of the team. I'm doing isn't having his best game either, so we are going to bring on Brung Larson, and we will go slightly more attacking. We are at home, so we'll see if we can worry Man City a bit more as well. Oh, we do have Trezor on his debut. Oh, that was a fantastic free kick. Didn't know we had someone who could do that, but if we can deliver a few more of them throughout the season and hopefully a few inches lower, then might be into some exciting signing. Okay, so we are going to bring on Masengo for his debut. We'll just swap him and Cullen around to get Cullen venturing forward a bit more. And he'll bring on Koleosho to play up front instead of Lyle Foster, who is still recovering from pre-season. These are his first games. He hasn't had too much football, so it's not surprising to see he hasn't had too much of an impact so far. We do have an international break after this match, so a chance maybe to get a little friendly on the way and get some more fitness into some of the guys who haven't played too much football. But if we do manage to keep this at 0-0 for stoppage time, this is an absolutely brilliant result. Or could we go one better even? He's through. Oh, I thought he'd done it. You have to bury those chances if you get them against Man City, but it's not over yet. But what a performance that we've just seen from Burnley here. I mean, we probably should have won it, that chance at the end there, but again, what a fantastic result we've just had there. I mean, I was worried before the game, but knowing that we can, hold our own against the likes of Man City when they have brought a strong team against us as well, it makes us more confident for the future. We did have a game against West Ham which wasn't on camera, which we did lose, and we really didn't play well in that game, so it's a really good show. I think the tactical changes worked and gave us a bit more defensive stability, so hopefully we can carry that on through the next match. As I say, we do have a little international break now, so get those couple of weeks out of the way and we'll see you for the Liverpool game. We're back after the international break. Nothing too much major happened in terms of the squad. We did arrange a little friendly just to get some legs into someone. Quite appropriately, it was against a team called Route 1 Rovers, so I think Burnley's history is getting a good nod by playing to this team. But we got a comfortable 7-0 win. We can see some of the big names getting some on the score sheet there. And as well, we've got Darko Cherlanov. He hasn't made an appearance yet since he has been ill with a serious viral infection for all of pre-season. But it's good to see him getting some minutes back into his legs. I'm sure in a few weeks' time he will be back in and around the first team squad. But we still just need to give him minutes in these little games where we can. In terms of the team that we're going for today, we've got the exact same starting team and squad as the last match. The only difference we do have, if I move my face over here, I have brought Connor Roberts back into the squad after his suspension. We do have a lot of our players now coming back from injuries, none of them quite fit yet. But Charlie Taylor, he did get injured just before the international break. He's back in 5 to 10 days. Michael Obafemi, it will be fantastic to have another striker in our squad as well. So it'll be good to have him back in 2 to 4 weeks. One thing we do have in the squad is I do think we have quite an imbalance. We have a lot of attack-minded players, especially wingers. So that is something I am going to look to rectify in January. I think a few of those may have to be moved on. And I definitely say we could strengthen a few places in the defence in their stead. But as I say, in terms of today's match, we are going for the same team as last match. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up another fantastic result when they head to Anfield to take on Liverpool. It's definitely not as easy, but neither was the Man City game, and we proved everyone wrong there. I'm nervous. Liverpool just got a it's a really good team. Again, they haven't really left anyone out of the squad, so we are up against another strong team. It's a good challenge for us. As you can see, we are on 5 points after 4 games, which I think for Burnley getting back into the Premier League, it is a good start. We are carrying over some momentum from last season, which will get the morale quite high, but hopefully we'll be able to keep getting some good results, keep that morale up, and keep the squad performing at a good level. So if we did win this match today, we could potentially, if we beat Liverpool 5-0, move up into the European places. I don't see that happening, especially not when we're throwing the ball to Liverpool near our own box like that. The players like Alexander-Arnold's got a quality delivery on him. He can put this into someone. We have defended it well to make them work it back. But Curtis Jones, good strike on the edge of the box. It looked as if we'd sort of forced them back, but a team of Liverpool's quality, they are going to find a way to get the ball forward quickly. As we can see there, Endo quickly playing forward to Szoboszlai, and Curtis Jones with a fantastic finish from the edge of the box. We definitely just need to defend better. We have just picked up another knock, which it does worry me. We have had quite a few little niggles and things in these first few games, so is there something with the fitness which needs to be rectified? It's 2-0 to Liverpool now, and it's just too easy. A near post corner. Trafford couldn't keep it out, and it's just not good enough again. It's the same as the goals we conceded against Brighton, where just defensively we aren't solid enough. Like, we're very inconsistent in the defence, and it's shown. Like, we definitely want a bit more quality in there. So I think come January, that is something we would be looking to rectify. We do have Liverpool on the attack. Jota plays it back to Konate, plays it forward to Alexander-Arnold, and we can just see sort of like Liverpool are finding spaces in between our team, and luckily there was a poor finish at the end of it, but again, just defensively, it's too easy. We're letting them in, and really think we should be doing better. We are going to make a few changes. Merlin is getting tired now. He did have some games over the international break. I'm going to take off Dooney and bring on Trezor, and I'm going to put Koleosho up front again. Lyle Foster so far hasn't really done too much. He did get called up to the South African national team, so unfortunately he wasn't able to play in the friendly that we did have. So I think he is still finding his fitness, but 3-0 to Liverpool now, and this is what I expected from the Manchester City game. So the fact that it didn't happen in both, we've only been stuffed in one. We have shown a bit of fight. We've had a couple of chances here and there. Nothing like the big chance we had at the end against Manchester City, but might have one now. Good save by Becker. And a corner does allow us to keep up the pressure. Benson's going to swing it in. I think it's going to go near post, and we're just not able to find space. Like, when Liverpool cleared it there, they're so quick to get round us, and we just don't. We're not able to get through it. Again, so I don't want to make too many changes. I do want the team to get used to the system. It did look like it could do really well for us in the couple of games I have used it in. Games like this, they're not really games Burnley should be looking to take too many points from. Points from these games are a bonus. I think that's going to be marked offside, so we're not going to get too excited about that. But we would like to see us perform and not make it so easy for them. We're definitely going to have to keep an eye on that side of the game. But we have shown a little bit of attacking intent, and I can't be too upset. We've done our best. Come on, the boys from Burnley. So again, like we all, it's just wasteful. I think one of the other things which we need is actual quality striker. That's one thing I think which we are struggling with at the moment. And we can see we have just picked up another little knock as well, which I'm not going to worry about. I'm going to make changes elsewhere. You can recover from that, but yeah, noticed a few areas where I think the Burnley team can be improved. Definitely a solid centre back and a quality striker. Get rid of some of the wingers that which we've got in abundance and don't really need. Get the squad a bit more balanced, and I do think we'll be in good shape. I've seen enough about us to be quietly confident that we can stay up. This game, not counting amongst them, but we were never expecting this game to be anything to put our futures upon. And that's just, you'll feel completely injured. It's the last few seconds of the game. There's no point in making too many changes. Hopefully, I think it is just going to be a small injury because he did have the knock beforehand. I don't think he's going to be out for too long. So hopefully he'll be back for the next few games. Yeah, 1 to 2 days. Losing Amdouni for a bit longer is worrying. He's been quite bright in his first couple of games, so we'll let the physio deal with that. So, the squad are unhappy. I think they're unhappy with the team talk I just gave. I did see a lot of a lot of red lines there. They are not happy with my management. Okay, I'll discuss your issue. Yep, I'll make changes. Keep the boys happy. I'll make changes. Guess I should just shout at them when they perform terribly against a team we expect of them to perform terribly against, but we'll see. In terms of the games we're going to come back for next, I do want us to have a good few games. I want us to go on a run, see what we're like after a good few games of the season. Let me get used to the team, let the team get used to me. So I think for the next games, we are going to come back at the start of December. We'll have those couple of games against Chelsea and Arsenal. Hopefully by then we have a mix of games. So we've got Newcastle up next, and then playing West Ham. I'm going to be making changes for that game. If we go on a cup run, fantastic, but it's not anything I'm aiming for. Then October is going to be a good month for us to see what level we're at. Tottenham and Brentford, Wolves, Luton, it's a good mix of teams in there. We're going to get to see which ones we perform well against, how our tactic does, and from there we can see what happens next. So if you did enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing. Put any comments down in the channel and let me know what you would be doing, any players you might want to see or look to sign for Burnley, any advice you might have. But thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again